Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Critical Condition. I'll be your host for today. My name is Mario. Over here on the left we find Mitchell. This is a weekly show where we discuss games, upcoming games, new games, release games, any type of games. And after our holiday break, we will be reviewing movies. So look forward to that. That's going to be quite exciting.
It's going to be a lot more entertaining for me as well because I'll have a lot more to say. Because currently with the games, I'm not really into those games. So apart from Destiny 2.
From Destiny 2.
And Pez.
That we will be touching on a little bit later. So, anticipated games of this week. We are looking at Yeast, Lagrimosa of Dana. I actually...
Every time you say that game name, I think you're saying yeast.
Yes, I know.
I'm like, what type of name is that? But it's YS, isn't it?
No,
YS.
No, YS, yeah. So I did say it was upcoming, I think it was last week.
Yeah.
I played the demo. There was a demo on the PS4.
Yep.
It looks okay. It looks pretty cool, but not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
Not for full price anyway. So once it's on special, I'll buy it and I'll play it. But right now, Destiny 2... has me by the balls.
Yeah, I don't reckon you'll play it. You might buy it, but I don't think you'll play it. It'll be like many other games that you buy, and you'll be like, "Yes, I'm going to play it," and then you never do.
Yeah, well, I didn't buy Formula 1 the other day. I was at the shops, and I was like, "Oh man!" And I really want to buy it. Like, I really want to play it, but with Destiny and Pez now.
And the mops have you by the balls.
The mops have me by the balls. So an interesting release this week. We'll see Dragon Ball Z. Xenoverse 2 on the Nintendo Switch.
That was the best TV show ever.
Yeah.
I loved it. You know, I'd wake up early, do what I had to do before school, and then sit down and watch it. And Mum would be always like, "Have you even done your chores yet?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I've done them. I'm ready to go to school." I'm just watching Dragon Ball. So
I'm just watching Dragon Ball.
It was bloody awesome.
Oh man, I used to watch Dragon Ball religiously, and it was always so sad when they left it at a cliffhanger, and then they started again, like the whole saga, and you're like, no, I want to know what happens. So that's interesting for the Switch. You know, it's the first multi-platform game, in my opinion, that is, achieved mild success, and it'll be interesting to see how well it sells on the Switch, just because the attachment rate of games on the Switch is really high.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to ask you about that though is, what do you think about them? You having to buy a micro SD card in order to play like some of these games, like NBA 2K18, Dragon Ball.
I think it's a necessary evil. I think that Nintendo didn't quite anticipate the level of success that the Switch was going to accomplish in such a short time as well. In my personal opinion, I think that Nintendo didn't cater for that because they thought that it'd be like in any other generation where third-party support wasn't present. Yep. But now that it is, it's going to stuff them up a little bit.
Yeah. How do you think they're going to rectify it? Do you think that they'll create a brand new console, or whether they'll release a updated version of the Switch, or how do you think they're going to fix that?
Man, look, I don't know. It scares me the thought of a revised model or a Switch 2, I guess.
Because then the people that bought it early on, they would have been just beta testers, and they weren't really prepared to be beta testers when they bought it.
That's right. I know I certainly would be quite disappointed at Nintendo. You know, this is something that should have been handled in the design phase.
Yeah.
Like, you already had your research and development. You should have seen this coming, and you should have catered for it. I mean, 32 gigabytes in a modern system, is too low. They did that with the Wii U. They've done it again on the Switch. We can forgive them for the Switch because it's an amazing console, but
by the same token, you've got mobile phones that can go 128 gig, and they're a small item.
Yep.
So with the Switch, they could have integrated something a bit bigger in size.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Now, to fix it, if they do, I don't know how you're going to fix it. You can't. Yeah. It's the reason why the PlayStation Vita failed as well, because you couldn't use SD cards. They had they had their own memory card, Sony memory card system that ended up shooting them in the foot.
Yeah.
The Vita was a perfectly functional and amazing system that was caught in between two generations, PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. It didn't really know what to do or what it was going to do. It was almost like a device that was designed for the PlayStation 4 before they even knew what the PlayStation 4 was.
Yeah. It was kind of like the old school Game Boy on steroids. So.
It kind of was. But going back to the Switch, if you do release a second version of it, the only way you would get the faithful, or the first integrators, as an apology, I would say, giving them a game for free. Yeah. Like a full price game, like NBA or Wolfenstein or Doom, something like that. Give them the game for free. So you give them the game for free so they can get that, spend that money on getting the SD card.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's the only thing, like a sort of semi-apology. But haters will say, oh, they've given us a free game because they want us to buy an SD card. And I think that might miss the mark as well. I don't know. It's a very complicated issue. I'm not sure how they're going to fix it. But I'm glad I'm not in their shoes at the moment. So, but I think it'll pass. It'll be fine. Yeah. At the end of the day, once Mario Odyssey gets released, everybody will be playing that. So I don't think there's too much to worry about there. Actually, before we go on to the most anticipated game, I just wanted to get a little bit of our Destiny 2 report happening. What's your light level at?
275 currently, almost 276. So. Yeah.
And how are you enjoying the game?
I'm loving it. I'm like, am I enjoying the game? I'm going to work tired because I've been up too late bloody playing it. I think about Destiny while I'm at work. I think about Destiny while I'm playing Destiny. So it's that addictive.
Yeah, every time I have a little bit of free time during work, I just think, oh man, I can't wait to get home and have a strike, do a strike, or hopefully eventually start raiding with a clan. If you guys don't know, the Critical Condition clan is up in Destiny 2. It is the official game of Critical Condition.
Yep.
We will be playing this throughout the entire year, and you should come join us. We're a bunch of cool guys all hanging out, playing video games, just trying to have a good time. Yeah. So if that sounds like fun, join our clan, Critical Condition. Yeah. Search it on Bungie.
Yeah, we'll be running raids whenever, and we're always happy to talk. And if you download the app as well, we're always having a chat.
Yeah, we're always talking.
Yeah, definitely join us because growing our ranks is what we want to really do.
That's right. Yeah. You'll get Crucible players, you'll get PvE players.
Yeah.
You'll get all types of players in the clan. Join us. We're all
pretty chill.
Yeah, exactly. And the mops, man.
The mops.
Now.
Good on you, Brett.
Yeah.
And Boom.
Oh God, Boom's funny. He makes me laugh. So, Project Cars 2 is the most anticipated game releasing this week. For me, I don't know. What is your experience, Mitchell, with
car racing
games?
Yeah, I've only played a few, like Gran Turismo, Rally Car. What was it? Rally... I can't remember what rally one I played, but you know me, I prefer rally over circuit racing. So
you're excited about the Rallycross that's available now in Project Cars 2?
That's what I was going to say. That one looks amazing. The circuit for me, I was saying to you, it just feels too slow for me.
Okay. Yep.
But with the rally drifting, it's awesome. Just like flipping the back end of the car out. It's a lot more exciting. There's a lot more... You're going to hate me for this, but I reckon there's a lot more skill in rally than what there is on circuit racing.
Yeah, no, look, I can agree with you agree with you there. I think, especially like real life rally, you have to seriously be clinically insane to drive those courses. But
it's bloody dangerous.
It is. All motorsport is dangerous, but rally takes the cake, man.
Yeah.
That's a dangerous sport.
Yeah, there's no walls or tyres to run into. Nope. If you're going off and running into a tree, that's it. You're running into a tree.
Yep. Yeah. All right. So, I'm happy to inform you that Project Cars is going to have over 170 cars this time around. One of the sort of what do you call it? One of the issues the first game had was it didn't have many cars.
Yeah, very limited.
And it was full of European cars. Didn't have a lot of Japanese cars. So it was a bit of a it was a weird game.
Yeah.
It was a good game, played really well, but it was a bit weird. That
Does it have my favourite car in it?
I don't know.
So you don't know whether it's got the 2009 model Camaro?
I really don't know. I would imagine so. I mean, it's quite a popular car.
Yeah.
So that's your favorite car.
Yeah, that's my dream car. I want it.
You want that car?
Yeah. So if Camaro's listening, I'll be happy to take one off your hands.
Critical condition test drive. You're gonna laugh at my favorite car. My favorite car stems from Gran Turismo days.
It's a Peugeot.
No. I guess that could be my favorite car, but no. The Mitsubishi
Lancer?
FTO, or known as Eclipse in the States. That is my favorite car.
Like
just the style of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, not the power. If we're going on power, I like a V12 Vanquish or something, but in terms of just the look of the car,
yeah.
I've always loved that look. All right. So cars, exciting. More cars to choose from.
Yeah.
The number of tracks though is over 50.
Right.
So that's quite impressive for a racing game.
Yeah, bloody.
Do you have a favorite track?
Well, you're gonna okay. So Monaco is my favorite track. And
Monaco.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the reason why is because I just like the scenery on it. So
okay.
So that's the only reason why I really like that track.
Well, it is a cool track. It starts at the, starts in the not the middle of the city, but yeah, kind of. And then you go through the back streets, and then you do the little
loop around.
Yeah, the little loop around, and then you go through the coastal drive. You go down to the wharf, and you come back to the city.
Yeah.
It is quite a scenic scenic track. It's also a personal favorite of mine in Formula One games. I love Monaco.
Yeah.
But my favorite track is Laguna Seca.
Yeah.
So I like it because of the corkscrew turn.
Yeah.
I adore going fast through that, just making the cars jump. I just love it. It's so good, but it takes a level of precision.
Yeah.
To master. If you're
in the wrong position, spot, then you're gonna go straight into the wall.
That's right. If you brake late, it's just an overall exciting and fun track that I like to run.
Yeah.
This game's gonna have VR support, so you're gonna be able to put your headset and look around.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. The Drive Club did that with an update. No, with a new, semi-update. It was like a downloadable content sort of thing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So they did that. It made a lot of people sick. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's a bit hard. I think the technology is still developing, so it should be quite interesting. This is a personal favorite of yours, dynamic weather effects.
Yeah, man. The best I've seen of dynamic weather is in Forza.
Yep.
Those are incredible in that, but this one has done bloody good as well. Mm-hmm. Project Cars has done bloody good with their dynamic weather.
Well, what do you call it? Game journalists, when they saw it at, it was either E3 or PAX, one of those, they said that it was the best looking car racing game they've ever seen.
Fair enough.
And that's saying something because they had also seen the new Forza that's coming out. So it's pretty nuts how this game's panning out. Multi-class races. That's a pretty cool thing too.
Little multipass.
Multipass. So if you get category Bs, As, R1s, they'll all be racing on the same time on the same track. And so there's more cars on the track, a little bit more fun, a little bit more of a challenge.
Yeah. You've got to be paying attention of what you're doing, otherwise you're going right into the back of one of the slower cars.
Correct. Oh, I've done that in the past. We mentioned rallycross, street racing, circuit racing, that's all available there. Balanced AI, so they've improved the artificial intelligence. They've improved the controller gameplay. So
it's a lot more responsive than what it was. Yeah,
that's right. So the first game had a few issues with the controller, just didn't quite feel right. And they've got online tracking, So it's similar to the driver system from Forza. So for those people that don't know what driver is it collects the data of, it collects the data of yourself and the data of your friends.
Yeah.
Right? And it sort of measures how you approach corners, how you turn, when's your braking point, when's your exit point, like what do you do? Are you aggressive during a race? Things like that.
Yeah.
That all gets computed into an AI system, and then once you're racing offline, your friends, like you can see your friends racing with you, and they'll, what do you call it? Not perform. They'll perform like you, but they'll drive very similar to the way you actually drive when you're playing online games.
Yeah, so they're pretty much ghosts.
Yeah, exactly. It's like intelligent ghosts.
Yeah. You were saying Drivatar earlier to me, and I had no idea. But then once you kind of started explaining it, I knew exactly what you meant.
Okay. All right. Awesome. So exciting game. I definitely can't wait to get it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to play it. I can't wait to get it. I don't think I'll be getting it at launch though, because we have that trip coming up and we kind of need all the money. But definitely when I come back, I'll give you an update once I play it. Actually, who am I kidding? I'm getting it. Like, who am I trying to kid here? I'm going to get it. I'll let you know how it is. Because I have the steering wheel. I don't think I'm getting Gran Turismo. I'm going to wait for a sale because it's a purely online game.
Yeah.
So unless Gran Turismo pulls their finger out, I don't think.
I think that's going to shoot him in the foot.
Yep.
Only online.
Well, put it this way. I bought that really expensive steering wheel when Dick Smith was going out of business. For Gran Turismo. I am kicking myself that I didn't just get it for the Xbox. And because I could play Forza with it right now.
Yeah, true.
I am pissed off beyond belief.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yep.
But just going back to the whole money issue, that's the reason why I haven't been doing any movies lately. It's just saving for this trip. Need the money and all the money I can get for this trip, and then once we get back, I'll start doing movies again. And the movies once we get back are a lot more entertaining. It's coming into the holiday season.
It's coming into the holiday season. Oh, Star Wars. We're going to have to do a big one for that one.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I have a question for you later on in the show relating to Star Wars. But, so Project Cars 2, guys, I think it's going to be a really cool game. I think it looks great. From what I've seen of gameplay, it looks like it plays great. If you have a steering wheel, it's honestly a no-brainer to get it. Because you must love racing games, so I don't know what you're doing watching the show. I don't know, like, you should be playing the damn game. You shouldn't be watching me. Just turn this off and go play the damn game.
But you should be watching me. Because, look at this.
So, topic of the show. Interestingly enough, earlier in this week, Grand Theft Auto 5 was confirmed as the best-selling game of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's obviously a few asterisks to that. The number of Tetris games sold, the number of Minecraft games sold haven't been tallied up properly.
Yeah.
But what we do know is that since we have sort of been,
keeping record
of this, Grand Theft Auto 5 has surpassed... Well, it is the biggest selling game of all time.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that statement?
Well, I was discussing this with you earlier, but I think it's fair because most people in real life really want to punch the crap out of people when they are working with them. Or, I know I'm a very aggressive person, but then they get to come home and just punch the crap out of old grannies. So
that makes it all better.
No, gaming is a stress relief, and I think it's an entertaining game. The storyline in this one's a lot better.
Punching grannies. Would you like a cookie, doll? Shut up, Grandma.
I want the cookie and the money.
And I'm taking those teeth with me too. Jeez. Okay.
Yeah, no, but gaming is a stress relief. I think in this game, it's entertaining as well as the fact that you can go online, you can PvP other people online.
Yeah. Well, I think the Grand Theft Auto Online aspect of it has really given it the legs that it's had. It's been out for 4 years and it consistently charts in the top selling games for the month.
Yeah.
This is nuts. Like, this is a 4-year-old game
There's some streamers that I've seen. They've done some funny stuff with it.
Yeah.
It's like some of them are. They spent hours upon hours trying to perfect the perfect like stunts and things like that, and then there's other guys that just use it as a role play. Where there was this one guy who was going to the airbase and gathering all the people in the game there, and they were going to jump out of this Boeing and try to land on the this big building.
Yeah.
And because he didn't like these two people because they were being smartasses, as they were dropping in, he started shooting their thing. So you just see him just drop out of the sky. And they're like, "Oh my God, you shot me!" He's like, "Yeah, I didn't like your attitude." I censored myself then.
Yes, you did.
But you can understand what I meant.
All right, excellent. So I think Gran Turismo 5 was a great game when it got released. The remastered version for PlayStation 4 that added the first person aspect of it is really good. But honestly, I do believe that GTA Online aspect is what gave it its legs.
Pushed it over the edge. Yeah.
My nieces play it, man. They laugh their asses off. They've got their own version on PC now. So that's why they've stopped visiting me.
Yeah, because I was going to say, it was entertaining that day that I came over, and all I can hear in there, "Oh my God, I busted a head." It's like, Jesus, what's going on in there?
I was like, they're just playing GTA.
Yeah.
GTA, man. Congratulations to Rockstar. They keep developing amazing games. Red Dead Redemption 2
I had to bring that up.
Is around the corner next year.
That's going to be amazing.
That the first one was great.
Yeah, and I can only imagine that they'll build on that and improve on it. So if you're improving on great, then it's only amazing and godly from there.
How do you improve on perfection?
I don't have an answer.
Excellent. So well done Rockstar, well done GTA, and all the development team and the creative team. You guys really have knocked it out of the park with that one.
You really rocked it. Pun. Dad joke.
So, that concludes the topic. Now, question time.
Yep.
So, what do you think of J.J. Abrams coming back to do Star Wars 9?
I think it's bloody awesome because I think they've dumped 2 directors so far because they've been doing a pretty pathetic job. I wanted to say something else then, but I have to censor myself. Yeah, the from what I've heard, they were doing a very, very poor job, and they were clashing with actors. Their vision wasn't very Star Warsy, I guess you could say.
Okay.
It really needed to happen. Like, he's a brilliant director. He did brilliantly with the other 2. No, I think he did the first one, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second one's not out yet.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, he did. He did brilliantly with that one, and I think that it needed that injection because it was a bit worrying there for a while when they were like, "Oh no, we've sacked another director." I'm like, this is gonna kill off the franchise. Yeah. Which,
I think Star Wars is too well. I mean, if the trilogy that came before it didn't kill it, I don't know what can.
But it was still entertaining. Like, the story arc was pretty.
I think those movies get crapped on a lot. I never thought they were that bad.
Yeah,
they were a popcorn summer movie.
Yeah, Well, I still watch them every now and then.
Yeah,
just because I'm a Star Wars fan. But they really needed to do something, and I think bringing J.J. Abrams back was the right option because.
Well, he did a fantastic job with The Force Awakens. So.
Because, you weren't a Star Wars fan, you ended up watching it 4 or 5 times, and you actually bought the bloody DVD.
I got the Blu-ray. I watch it every now and then.
Yeah, I know, that's saying something.
That's a good movie. That's a good damn movie. I'm excited, he did Star Trek.
Yeah.
And he did an awesome job, so I can only praise this guy. He's an amazing director, and I'm looking forward to watching. Because I was a bit 50-50 on these again, because I was like, oh, what's going on? Because he's not the director for the next one.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a bit strange.
I think the next one is the Han Solo story arc.
What?
Han Solo.
No, there's that's a standalone film.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm talking about the new Star Wars.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
Not Force
The
Awakens.
Last
What's it
Jedi.
called? The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Last Jedi.
Last Jedi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. So, sorry about that. We had a bit of a technical difficulty there. But yeah, as we were saying, ending off the question, I think it's exciting. J.J. Abrams, he did really well with Star Trek, so I can't wait to see what he does with Star Wars.
Yeah, no, I can't wait to see it either. I think he's a brilliant director, so I think he's going to do brilliantly here.
Yeah, I think so too. So with that in mind, guys, if you like any of our content today, please like, share and subscribe.
If you've got any comments, suggestions, just put them in the comment box below.
You can also find us on askuscc@gmail.com, and our Twitter handle is @crcondition.
Yeah, which is also in the description box below.
Until next time, have a good week.
We're off to play Destiny.
Bye bye.